So, next thing I wanted to talk about Chelsea 7, Norwich nil. I'll just say that again for the people in the back. Chelsea 7, Norwich nil, zilch, nothing. Let's go. Okay, first of all, obviously it's top of the table. This is bottom of the table. It should be this golfing class. um, but I don't care. I'm happy. We hit 7. I've, I haven't been around for Chelsea for yeah. I haven't been a fan of Chelsea long enough to experience it. Would they say the last one was against Wigan, like 10 years ago or whatever? Like, I ain't that old. Um, oh god. But I get to watch Chelsea hit 7 and I'm very, very happy. I just want to talk about some things from the game. First of all, Mason Mount, you beauty. I love him so much. He's my favourite player. Not now because he scored a hat-trick, but he was far before this. His energy, I think we've missed a lot. Our attack versus Brentford versus Norwich, I think the main thing is there was a lot more energy in our build-up play, in our front line. There was a lot more movement, and Mason Mount is literally the epitome of that. he just is. And then Cal Hudson-Odoi and also Havertz, they're amazing as well. The fluidity, the movement up top, scrumptious. The thing I wanted to comment on Mason Mount, though, honestly, probably in the entire team, the one negative that I had, his penalties. Well, they weren't the greatest, let's just say that. The first one obviously had to get retaken. That, I will happily say this to him, it was a shit penalty. It was a shit penalty. It went straight to the goalkeeper. Like, he went straight to the left side of the goalkeeper, but he went to his right. It was like right next to his foot. Like, it didn't. Krul could have just waited. I think I could have saved it because I don't dive. Well, obviously I'm not a goalkeeper and I'm not good, so I'm not gonna dive early to try and get it. If he did that exact same penalty, I would have just stood there and gone, "Oh, stick out a leg and save it." It was a bad penalty. The retake, because thank God Krul was off his line. I think I wasn't that disappointed, but in retrospect, because Mason Mount got his hat-trick, if he'd gotten that second goal and missed that penalty, that would have been really annoying. The second one, I think it was a bit lucky, because on another day in another universe, he does that exact same penalty, and Krul, instead of just taking a nick off the leg and going in, he saves it with his leg. I mean, it was smart to go down the middle because he moved out of the way, but Mason Mount, practice your penalties a bit more. But yeah, that's literally the only negative I can think of for Chelsea. Ross Barkley, you need to like learn how to finish, please. if if for some reason you're getting put on at striker for us, you need to learn how to finish. I know 100% if that was Kai Havertz, he would have scored that one. 100%. 100%. So, those are our negatives. Obviously, because I've never experienced a 7-0, well, a 7-goal performance from Chelsea. I'm sure with other things, it's never that common to celebrate the 7th goal the most, but I think I did because Mason, he deserves it. Mount deserves this. Chilwell with his goal, he deserved that. Cal with his goal, Hudson-Odoi, he deserves that. Like, I'm missing someone. Who else scored? Oh, and Reece James. How could I forget that chip? The dink. He deserved that as well. Maiden Coleman, let's go. Thing Outstanding performances. I think overall it was really good. Mendy had that great great save. It was more of a tackle, if I'm being honest. More of a tackle. Chalobah, pretty much flawless. Thiago Silva, I think you lost the ball at one point, but your defending was amazing. So, I don't care. Rudiger. Oh, it's going to hurt us one day, I think. But when the entire stadium, whenever Rudiger gets the ball in our half, it's just shoot, shoot, shoot. It was so funny. Like I honestly felt like he could be my dog, where he's getting into that position. You're like, no, don't do that. I love him so much. Please renew his contract. Please renew his contract. It's so fun to watch Rudiger play. His driving runs, like, you can say like, oh, he's a centre back. He's actually really good. Like, he off like a corner, I think it was, where he dusted Sargent and got in across in their box. That was nice. And then just his driving runs, regardless, he's got the pace to, when he's got the space, he's got the pace in the space. He's gonna get past. He's gonna go places. Chilwell was really weird because he was a striker. So many times Thiago Silva would play a ball over the top, and you think like, oh yeah, Havertz has made in a run, or Hudson-Odoi or whatever. And then it's Chilwell standing there, and you're like, what? How's that happened? It was really cool. I think I really like that because the deeper runs, you like, who was it, Max Aarons. I don't think Max Aarons is going to track him all the way back there, so it's going to catch someone out, hopefully. But it was just funny, so popping in, and you're like, oh, that's our left back. Ooh. Reece James, it felt like he didn't really get involved too much into that game. Like, he didn't need to. He popped up when he had to with that goal. It was amazing. But it wasn't like he had that performance that he's capable of. He can do a lot more, but you can look at that and go, he didn't need to do it anymore, so who cares? Jorginho, amazing. Kovacic, amazing. His work rate today was so good. He caught, I don't know what they're called, like the tackles from behind where the Norwich was driving forward, and then he just presses and charges down. I don't know. I've been watching and getting into basketball too much. I was about to say a chase down, so I don't think that's what it is. But the tackles from behind was so nice from Kovacic today. Havertz, again, it's kind of like Reece. He did everything he had to, but it wasn't star-studded. But who cares? Hudson-Odoi, oh, lovely. I really hope he starts and gets to play a little bit more. Honestly, that lineup, the front three of Havertz, Mount, and Hudson-Odoi, it works well because they run a lot, and I really like that. Mason, I already talked about him. Obviously, Mason Mount is man of the match. If you got a hat-trick and you're not man of the match, you've done something wrong, and he did not do anything wrong. Mason Mount's there. Off the bench, Loftus-Cheek, I love him even more now. Loftus-Cheek was amazing. I think, honestly, he didn't have the greatest of games when he came on. Actually, no, that's a lie. I watched it last night, so I'm forgetting. There's one moment I remember him losing out the ball, but I can remember like 3 times where he receives the ball and dusts the defender with one touch. Like, amazing. And then that assist, I love him so much. I thought he nearly ruined it and overran it, but he got the assist and got Mount his hat-trick. That was amazing. Ross Barkley, I think it was decent. I think you can kind of tell I don't really like Barkley that much. His driving runs with the ball was very decent. I really enjoyed that, but his finishing was That was such an easy. Why am I so mean to Barkley? I don't know. There's the name Ross. Such a boring name. Oh, what is this turned into? He should have scored then, but is what it is. Ziyech. What was Ziyech? Oh, he had a bullet. He kept on going for those shots, and it was really nice. All I'm saying is, surely by now, I think it was off a corner where Krul saved it. Krul saved it. It was after Barkley's shot got saved, where he had it on his right foot. Surely you can realize by now that Ziyech does not shoot with his right foot. He only does it on his left. Ooh. He did that fake shot and got so much space. It's like, even I could tell from home before he'd done it, he's gonna fake shot this. But yeah, whatever. And yeah, that's what we got. Anything else? I said a whole lot of nothing here. This was not needed, but it was fun for me.